These are pictures coming in from Bali. This is the opening dinner that all the leaders have had, and these are pictures of Prime Minister Modi shaking hands with Xi Jinping of China. Remember, things have been rather tenuous, the relationship between India and China, since the Galwan clashes of 2020. This is the first sort of interaction that they've had, an informal one over dinner. This is the gala dinner for all the leaders who've come there for the G20 Summit. You can see both Xi Jinping and his wife Peng Liyuan to his side, and the Prime Minister having a conversation with both of them. Both of them, of course, for the gala dinner, all the heads of state will be dressed, of course, in the bush shirts, in the nice printed flowery bush shirts, which, of course, is a theme for the Bali summit. Let me try and see if we can go across to Abhishek Jha, our MEA reporter, who's there in Bali covering this event. Remember, there's been no interaction, formal or informal, between Prime Minister Modi and Xi Jinping of China since 2020 June, since the Galwan clashes. They had, in fact, also been in the same summit in Samarkand just a few months ago at the SCO summit, but there was no interaction between the two gentlemen. This time, again, very informal. This could have lasted just a few seconds, maybe a few minutes, just a handshake and some brief words exchange between the Prime Minister and the President of China. Also, you can see the wife of Xi Jinping, Peng Liyuan, there to his side. The Prime Minister, of course, flanked by an interpreter to his left. Just a very, very brief interaction with Xi Jinping. What was discussed, we don't know. The significance of what was discussed, but the significance of this handshake itself is important because, like I said, there's been no formal or informal communication, in-person communication between the leaders of both India and China since Galwan happened. And even this is not a formal pull-aside meeting. This is simply pleasantries from the looks of it that were exchanged at the start of this gala dinner. Remember, the heads of the 20 most powerful countries, the 20 biggest economies in the world, are meeting in Bali. This is the 17th G20 Summit. India, of course, is going to be the incoming presidency. It's going to hold the incoming presidency of the G20 and will be the host of the G20 Summit next year. It'll be interesting to see if we have some details of what was exchanged, what words were exchanged between Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Modi. With that, it's a wrap.